Hey everyone, it's Peaceful Tranquility Realized, and I am Michael Wilson. Today we're going to do something a little bit out of the ordinary, still involved with yoga and breathing, the name of this channel. And so today I've took it upon myself to go a little bit in depth into correct breathing. So let's get started. So we're going to get real close and intimate for this one, and we're going to focus in on how the breathing happens. Usually we do cleansing breaths with the sound ha, ha, ha. So it's like a ha, H-A. Now let's try the sound ah, ah. Instead of breathing out saying ah, we're going to inhale in the mouth. Typically for yoga, we don't inhale in the mouth unless it's something I don't know, which is probably many things I don't know. Please like and comment down below to tell me if you know of any practices within yoga or wherever that inhaling in the mouth is actually beneficial. I would love to hear from you guys. Now back to the ah. What we're going to do is, instead of saying ah, we're going to inhale backwards, just like this. Ah. All right, one more time. Ah. Exhaling out and inhaling through the mouth. Ah. For both breaths, my shoulders are not moving. So, one more time. So they move just a little bit, but it's more so the chest is moving because my abdomen fills with air and fills all the way up to my chest. We're going to do 5 breaths from the nostrils and 5 breaths from the throat. The thing about nostril breathing is when you breathe through your nostrils seem to contract. Your throat seems to contract when you focus the breath on the nostrils only, like this. Now, let's take that same breath and make an ah sound, but inhaling and closing the mouth at the same time, just like this. Okay, so now that we've done that, hopefully you can understand the purpose of the ah. As you say ah, inhaling through the throat with the mouth closed and also inhaling in your nostrils, you should feel a bigger breath, invigorating feel the longer you do the breathing through the nostrils and your neck using the ah sound. So it keeps everything open in the neck, and when you're focusing the inhale to rise in the lower abdomen between the belly button and the groin, then you feel a big energy boost. And once you get all your energy, all your inhale in your abdomen, and then you exhale, let it all the way out, you go right ahead and inhale right after that big exhale, and you will feel this invigorating feel. It's like how my eyes open, that's how it feels. Let's keep going. So one of the hidden treasures, just like breathing is to yoga and to life, in yoga, one of the big hidden treasures to really focusing in on your zen, on the movements that you're doing. A lot of times beginners, they start off and they get in a class and people are moving fast, and they haven't probably done yoga in a long time. For first time yoga students, they don't know how things go, or they might be athletic, or they have been taught to power through things. And yoga is a little bit different. So that's why the breath is the best remedy to keep yourself in control, so you can lose control, because once you have a hold on your breath, all you have to do is allow your body to memorize the rhythmic pattern, especially when you get out of breath, how to dig in deeper and how to hold your breath in order to bring your pulse. Once the pulse really quickens and you're breathing inhale and exhale on each movement of whatever you're doing, you start to get out of breath. But I've come to learn that the faster you move, the slower you breathe. I would say that the breathing should be handled like a weight, because we are working out the capacity in the lungs for air, for oxygen. When you find yourself on the mat or in a meditative position, cross-legged, find yourself inhaling in a way that you're extending the arm, or you're extending the abdomen out. And when you exhale, you don't have to exhale quick unless you're doing fire breathing. So that's where the mindset has to go when you're breathing just for relaxation. You've gotten beside yourself, angry, upset, uncertainty. Those breaths usually range in the chest, and they're very short and sporadic. For those who have anxiety, I don't know if anybody has ever told you, but chest breathing for you, especially in your time of need, is not the best thing. You want to learn how to gather the belly full of air through the nostrils, and just like we were just talking about, you probably don't want to focus in on the nostrils mostly. You want to focus on using the sound of ah, but reverse. But you would keep your mouth closed, but you get the understanding that we're actually, instead of, because when you're in a state of panic, it's really hard to breathe through the nose. But you can focus the breathing through the nose and using the throat, and lifting the chest, and maybe even putting hands on hips. Anything to lift the chest, open the rib cage, because right behind that are your lungs. And so you want to correct your posture so air can get in. So this breathing exercise is really for everyone. You know, if you got a lot to do during the day and you just want to give yourself a boost of energy, you're about to get ready for workout, you're about to get ready for a hard situation, a hard phone call, whatever it is, life period. Breathing in a controlled manner doesn't necessarily mean you can control everything around you in the world. Through controlling yourself, and yes, falling off the bike, of course, you can breathe for as long as you possibly can throughout the years, 10 years, but you'll still always be challenged by the world to keep your inner peace, to keep your calm, even at the hardest times, just like everybody's going through now. And for those who are really struggling out there, like most of us, we're struggling, even me in front of the camera, especially doing yoga through YouTube and Zoom and things. It's challenging, but I find myself more than ever tapping into my breath when it's just me, even when I'm around family or friends, and I feel like, a little anxious, like, what's the next thing to do? What am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do with that? How do I wanna build this? Building my brand, all that good stuff. Just take it in and relax and breathe deep. Thanks for watching. And remember, I would love for you guys to like, subscribe, and share. All your likes and your subscribes really help. Thanks for watching.